And we're back. There's a little bit of a cold start here. Ari getting there. Oh, I could totally use that. I mean, that JV game was brutal. Finally got some food up in here.
Hello? Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, you are. Of course, we're joined here in the broadcast booth as we get ready for the varsity game by, this is your home, Coach Elliott Steinmetz of the YU Maccabees, who played their first home playoff game in 18 years?
16, I think it was. But
okay,
yeah.
well,
18. Right? That's what we've been going with. We're making you look better than you are. We said 18.
The last time I was actually in uniform.
Oh, wow. You got to plug yourself now. I like it.
I was sitting on the bench.
Okay.
But I was in uniform.
It was, speaking of uniforms, there's probably a lot of kids out there you'd like to see one day wear a YU uniform. We know we're not going to talk about that. We know the NCAA is listening to everything that we do.
Of course.
But tell us a little bit about, obviously you're familiar with these players. You live here, you live in the town, so you've seen these teams play. You've seen Flatbush. Tell us a little bit about, start with Flatbush, if you know anything about them, and then about DRS as well.
Yeah, I've seen DRS play a few times this year. They're 5 minutes from the house, obviously, and my kids go to the lower school, so it's easy to get over to those games. Flatbush I have not seen play this year. I do know some of the kids on the team. I know the coach pretty well, but
what's the coach's name? I know Gus, but what's the other one? Eric?
No, it's now it's gonna blank on me. Of course.
Okay, you know him very well, but you forgot his name.
They're best friends.
Gurak.
Okay.
So. They I know had a little bit of a Cinderella run, from what I understand. I know they beat an undefeated Heschel team in the semifinals, which is always impressive. And listen, there's something to be said for showing up for a big game and getting it done, right?
Right. Actually, Flatbush played DRS twice in the regular season.
Okay.
In the first game of the season at Flatbush, DRS only won by 4 points.
Okay.
So from your coaching days in North Shore Hank, Flatbush Gym is a very tough place to play. And then the second time when they played each other at DRS won by almost 30.
Yeah.
So
I love how we qualified the first one as they only won by 4.
Right.
Aren't they like 32-0?
Yes, they are 32-0.
That's why only won by 4
right,
makes a difference.
I imagine there are some games that they only won by less than 10.
Exactly. A win's a win. But actually, when you were coaching Hank, did you have an undefeated season? Well, I know maybe regular season, but all tournaments and everything.
When I was coaching at Hank, we were undefeated until the championship game. So we were 25-0, and then we were 25-1.
Ah, okay.
When I was at North Shore, we had an undefeated Yeshiva League season where we went 17-0.
Was that the Cody Cohen?
That was
your final season coaching there?
That's correct. That was Cody Cohen, Josh Cohen, Avery Lubin, Michael Zabrowski.
What a coach. He's got to name everyone.
Speaking
I love
of
it.
Cody
Avery
Cohen,
Lubin,
Josh
right?
Wall, I said Avery.
We just had Cody Cohen in the booth who said he is still undecided about where he's going to go to college.
Right.
Yep, but we can't talk about that.
Not saying he's just undecided as to where he's going to go to college.
Right. That's
all we're saying. We just state the facts here.
Right. So, okay, now shift gears. Tell us a little bit about DRS, and if you want to focus on any one player in particular, that's totally up to you, Coach.
I don't know that there are any standout players on that team. I mean, that's a very well-rounded team. Now, I remember watching
Speaking of the center who just hit a 24-foot shot as we watch.
I remember watching them when they were on JV, and they're just a real good team game. They have 5 kids who can play. They have kids coming off the bench and contribute. But even watching them in Sarachek, just the way they move the ball, they're just they're disciplined. They pack in the middle defensively. They obviously have a couple of big kids in the middle, but they just do a good job playing a team game. And
they also, and this is, we've seen Coach Stein. He's a fabulous coach. He's like Syracuse. He employs that 3-2 zone defense where obviously you have the 2 big kids, Leifer and Levine down low. But the way those kids, they just know their spacing so well, know where to get.
Well,
Go ahead.
At this level, right? At this level, they're 2 7-footers.
Right.
That's what it is. At this
It's
level,
true.
they're 2 7-footers.
So you're saying Coach Stein is not such a great coach?
I'm a huge Coach Stein fan, actually.
Now, speaking of coaching, in the finals of Sarachek, DRS almost lost a half.
Right. That was big news. Big news.
And that was because the other team decided to play stall ball. Is that something you think Flatbush?
Was that the TABC game?
No,
it was Shalhevet. TABC did the same. They kind of did the blueprint to start it off.
By the way, that Shalhevet team, I know it didn't look like it in the second half. They are good.
It's funny you say that because Jay and I watched, when we were at our day jobs, we were watching Max Live, of course.
Don't tell my wife.
And we watched it, and they look not good. And you know what? It's a kudos testament to DRS.
It's a different animal when you're playing the 31-0 team. But I watched them play all tournament. That's a really well-coached, good, disciplined, tough team.
Right. There's a lot of California teams who are very Shalhevet, and some of the others.
If you were coaching Flatbush today, would you try something like that? Slow the game down? I mean, excessively slow it down?
I don't know the answer. I'll tell you my only thoughts on this, and I've not watched enough of these games or broken down film or anything to really have an idea to put together a scout.
Right.
From watching them a few times play, I've seen teams try to go at the bigs and get them in foul trouble and all that. they don't foul. It's like I said before, there are 2 7-footers in there. They don't. I think you have to make 8, 9, 10 threes if you're Flatbush.
Exactly. It's funny. They don't foul.
I hate to say it.
And also, they only play 5.5 kids. Like, really.
Right. Yep.
They play 5 in Ackerman, the great S.C. Ackerman's brother, the ping pong extraordinaire, comes in. He's
a pretty good ping pong player himself, I understand.
Yes, he is. He is very good.
But he's not 6th best in the world at his age.
Right, exactly.
That's call it what it is.
And the under age 14 and under Orthodox Jewish girls.
Right.
But no, but they only play 5, 6 kids, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And they stay out of foul trouble, which is, again, Coach Stein does a fabulous job. And obviously we know Gus, does a great job. He's a JV coach, 7th grade, 8th grade. I don't know if there's a team in Brooklyn he doesn't coach. But, and the name of the other coach also does a good job as well. So
Correct.
what's your prediction here?
I don't do predictions.
Oh, okay. So we'll do it. DRS is a 17-point favorite.
17. That's a lofty favorite.
17. The game has started 17-0 DRS. We're going to see in one player I will say about Flatbush, A.B. Rossow is a phenomenal player. He's a junior. I believe he's number 11. He's a great ball player. And also give kudos to Flatbush. They got here. They beat a great Heschel team, and they're part of the championship game, which is a testament to both teams.
Absolutely.
So we thank you for joining us. We know you'll go get your signature seat down there, and we look forward to great success for YU in the program.
Yeah, good luck
really
next year.
doing a good job.
Good luck next year.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
You got it.
All right. So you have to switch headsets, actually. Switch. As we welcome Marilee back in. You there?
I am here.
Beautiful. All right. So 7 minutes left.
And you know what? Let's take a quick minute. We talked about our sponsors, but really, the Hafter Hawks and the Hafter live stream. Everyone talks about live streaming, and there's always things that you have to look for. Hafter does a phenomenal job.
Yeah, listen, we came in last year. You could scroll down the page, see right on this page what we did last year, and it was a great job. But really, with a lot of parental support, Cal Nathan and many others.
The whole Hafter board for really taking an initiative of the Hawks live stream.
They decided let's take it to the next level this year. Really up the game. Better equipment, the beautiful graphics you can see on the bottom of the screen as we speak to you right now.
It's like you're watching a game on ESPN, no joke. I mean, really, with the great graphic department and also the Hawks, the live stream initiative is really unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, and without the support of Hafter and me, we just couldn't have done this. So,
right, and this is all happening because of Hafter.
And the AV squad who comes out every game all year. The kids come out, they help film, they help with this stuff, and really devoted kids. And Four Socks, who took the day off.
Socks?
He's socksing it up there.
And you know what? It's like Commissioner Gordon said. He thanked Hafter for really, this is only all possible today with Hafter. And they've done a great job. And we appreciate all this great equipment.
So thank you to them. And, of course, thanks to our sponsors. Without our sponsors, where would we be today? Let's see some of those sponsored commercials before this game gets going. Here we go.
Are you experiencing a problem with your heating, ventilation, or air conditioning? Are you tired of feeling so hot that you're sweating bullets, or so cold that you can't stop shivering? When it comes to your heating and cooling units, you don't want to trust this job to just anyone. You need to make sure that you're dealing with a heating, ventilation, and air conditioning company that has the knowledge and resources to help. You deserve a service that gets the job done quickly, safely, and effectively. We would love to help you. We will assess your heating and cooling needs quickly, tell you the cost, and take care of your problems. We take a great deal of pride in our work and would love to help make your home or business a comfortable temperature without charging you an arm and a leg for it. You can reach us by following the directions on this page. We look forward to hearing from you.
Step It Up is not your typical basketball camp. We produce unbelievable results. You will get better here. You will get better as a person. You will get better as a player. That's the Step It Up way.
Don't forget about Under Armour camp at Camp La Vie after the summer. There's a great program. They've had some of the top high school basketball recruits in the country come there. Kosher program for those great athletes who love to kosher food and play good basketball.
Crossover elite program. For those who are wondering, if you're watching, you're probably not, go to livestream.com and then search for Yeshiva Championship.
Right, and then
and we're live right now, baby. We're live. As fans from all over the world try to figure out how to get in here. Let's listen. We got. We'll get to that in a second, Ari, as we have just about 2 minutes left here. Let's talk a little bit about the host of today's game, Yeshiva University. So great what they do here. Well, here's what we can tell you. The YU men's team's in action today against Sage Colleges. They might have won already, so check that out. Men's tennis, they won the Skyline Conference last 2 years. Made it to the Division III NCAA National Tournament last 2 seasons. They're 3-1 this season. Only lost to a D1 school, St. Peter, so it's very impressive. Men's basketball team, we just interviewed Coach Elliott Steinmetz. If you did not know, they came off a great season. They hosted the first home playoff game in this building's history.
16 years, 18 years is up for discussion.
Right, but first one in this building's history is a newer building, I guess.
No,
I don't know. I just read what's on the paper.
Okay.
Although I could have sworn I came here as a kid. Anyway,
me too.
They won and
I played here.
They went to the semifinals against Old Westbury. You went to YU?
No, I went to JEC. We played MTA played
Oh,
here.
I didn't know that. Okay. They went to semifinals against Old Westbury, where they lost to the eventual league champions, Old Westbury. Men's soccer team, historic season, went to the Skyline Conference playoffs for the first time in school history. And
by the way, Jews are really getting better at athletics.
I got to say something.
Right?
Listen, if you're interested in getting, being a part of all that, partnering with Yeshiva University, your company banner can hang in this gym year-round. Corporate sponsorships can be directed to the athletics office by contacting Joe Bednarz or Josh Pransky, and that's at athletics@yu.edu, athletics@yu.edu. And support YU student-athletes. Become a member of the Blue and White Club, the official booster club of the YU Max. And, of course, how better to support a team than buying YU licensed apparel, Nike sweatshirts, T-shirts, just about everything else, ski hats, shorts, ladies' clothing that Ari likes to wear.
Oh, I love it.
At www.theyustore.com. That's the yustore.com.
I'm a size large in case you're buying it.
And, folks, the YU store, we just found this out today.
Breaking news. Wow, what do we
That's
got?
right. That before the next Sarachek tournament, they will have an actual physical store, the YU store, here in this building downstairs. As the Flatbush faithful, you can see them in the bottom of your screen, are going absolutely nuts as we will intro the Flatbush Falcons. Here we go. By the way, folks, the camera angle that you see, that you're looking at right now, that's the DRS side of the gym, and they're whited out today, DRS and white, and of course some a sea of green. DRS, of course, white and green traditionally. And on our side, you see basically no yarmulkes, so you know that's Flatbush. That's the Flatbush side. Listen, the Syrians don't hold from the yarmulkes, so what are you going to do? Four Sox is giving me the no-go.
Well, what is he complaining about?
The Syrians, they don't hold for the yarmulkes. What do you want?
They hold to a higher authority.
Yeah.
Four Sox, you know, he needs to have parties booked by Syrians, Ashkenazim, Yemenites,
That's
Persians.
right. That's right. Of course, the great Jerry Meyer studio. And
Thank
if you
God
want to
for
see the
Jerry.
work of the Jerry Meyer studio, you're looking at it right now. As we got 4 Sox on camera 1, 2 Sox on camera 2. So,
but
there
really,
you go.
4 Sox is nothing without the Hafter AV equipment. We appreciate that.
We absolutely do.
Oh, by the way, that is pretty cool. Cody Cohen is rocking the Gabe Leifer jersey today.
I do like that.
Retro. Mitchell Ness experiment.
I love it. And here comes the DRS Wildcats. Of course, Seth Gordon, commissioner, doing the intros. We could barely hear. Now, one thing we would absolutely love to thank both teams today in the varsity game, unlike the JV game, for actually wearing their names on the back of their jerseys. That'll just make our lives so much easier. Names on the back of the jerseys. I don't know, Ari, can you hear me? We got the names on the back of the jerseys for both teams.
Oh, thank God for. They might not have yarmulkes on their head, but they have names on the back of the jersey.
Absolutely.
Well, the fans, the players have yarmulkes.
Yes, actually, the Flatbush. I actually love the Flatbush Falcons. They do have the matching yarmulkes.
Very nice.
The maroon and gold yarmulkes to match their jerseys. And here comes S.D. Ackerman's brother, the great Akiva Ackerman.
Claim to fame.
By the way, I love that the players on both teams go to the other team to shake the hands of the coaches before heading out to center court here in the
As long as they
player
don't
intros.
chest bump Gus, they shouldn't get injured.
Zvika Septimus.
The son of the great Sam Septimus. He may be Shmuley Septimus now. Rabbi Kupchak.
Roni Kupchak, a.k.a. Rabbi Kupchak. Of course, his father, the Hebrew principal of Hafter Middle School, Rabbi Kupchak. And here comes the starting 5 for your DRS Wildcats. Oh, sorry, Falcons first. Can barely hear a thing in here. I know you wouldn't know it because we have the great audio brought to you by the Hafter AD squad, so we can talk to you and you can hear us no problem. But man, let me tell you, the Max Stern Center is loud.
Rocket, this Flatbush faithful is awesome.
And what would a Syrian team be without a Haddad, right?
Oh, Haddad, a Dweck, and also obviously great ball players.
And here comes the Wildcat starting 5 as we're very familiar. We've had the opportunity to call DRS. Of course, they were in the Satron tournament, a tournament that we got the opportunity to call.
Every
saw them a
championship
couple
they
times
played.
there. Saw them against Hafter this year a couple times as well. So Deutsch,
Any game they've been in, they've
Ben-Ami,
won.
Jeremy Simcha Brody, is his father wears the hockey jersey in the stands.
Judah Parents of the Year Levine for
Yeah,
bringing us
thank
pizza.
you for the pizza.
Renee
Thank
Rubin.
you again. Can't say thank you enough. And here comes Yeshiva Player of the Year.
Who's this kid, 42?
Yeshiva Player of the Year, Gabriel Leifer.
He could be Yeshiva Player of the Decade.
Okay. As with his, of course, the big white yarmulke, as we will pause and let you listen in to the national anthems brought to you by the United States of America and Israel. And a beautiful rendition of Hatikva brought to you by an iPod. And here comes the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, we already did it, by the way. What was that?
And there you have your national anthems, and here is a word from our sponsors. There you have it, Camp La Vie, the absolute place to be as we're going up to Boston as the song comes in. By the way, if you're going up to Camp La Vie towards the end of the summer, the Crossover Elite Basketball Camp powered by Under Armour up at Camp La Vie, make sure to check that out online. A nice way to end your summer for kids of all ages. Crossover Elite Training Basketball Camp.
Right, and now we are almost ready. Will DRS rein their season in with the ending perfection? 32-0, looking to go 33-0. And the Flatbush Falcons, the Cinderella story as they knocked off the Heschel Heat, the undefeated team. And they are vying for their championship. And this is the game that everyone's been waiting for as Gabe Leifer looks to end his illustrious career with a championship.
And wow, are
is it
these
loud?
Falcons
Pump
fans
up the volume.
are going bonkers.
Wow, and you know what? As an underdog, if they come out on fire and they get the momentum from the crowd, this could be a game that could stay in. And let's see what happens if DRS wins the tip.
Leifer did not tip the ball, but it went right to Judah Levine. So DRS controls.
And right immediately they go to Gabe, and he's immediately double teamed. Beautiful pass to Brody. In and out, can't get it, and the rebound is taken by Flatbush.
Probably. Ben Ami didn't see the ball was loose.
Hot potato. Starting lineup is Albert Richter, number 5, Avery Raza, number 10, Elliot Bay, number 11, Kevin Haddad, 13, and Jackie Michon, 40.
And of course, as we talked about during the pregame,
Haddad
DRS does come out no good. DRS does come out in the zone defense.
And they get a rare offensive rebound against a big DRS team. Kicks it back out to number 40. Goes in, and the ball is taken by Leifer. That's my ball. Jackie Michon, this is a lay. As Leifer starts the offense, gets it to Simcha Brody, Zev Ben Ami, Yoav Deutsch, Big Ruben Levine, and superstar Gabriel Leifer. Oh, the opening right through the knives to defense, Simcha Brody.
Play.
And you get a double team like Gabriel, you're going to have a man wide open, and Brody took advantage of that.
And by the way, a great move by Jeremy Simcha Brody to open up the game. You know what was big about those 2 points? The Falcons, the Flatbush Falcons fans were so loud in the gym to open the game.
That's what it is.
And with one basket, 2 points, you quieted them down to nothing. Of course,
Rossau is a great player, but he's immediately met by the big trees, kicks it out, and a jump shot, knocked down, number 40, Jackie
And just
Michon.
as we said that, this place erupts. As the Falcons tie the game at 2.
And Flatbush starts, and it looks like a man-to-man defense, and Gabriel Leifer is being defended by Albert Richter. Wherever Gabe Leifer goes, Richter's there. If he goes to the men's room, Gabe Leifer will help him go. He is all over him. And Zev Ben Ami lines it up. Knocks it down to trifecta. 5-2, and Gabe Leifer has not even scored. This is a good start for DRS.
Well, all right, there's only been 2 possessions.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, but they're getting 5 points right away off the gates. Rossau, the king of the high post, kicks it over to Haddad, number 13. And it looks like the spark plug for Flatbush is number 40, Jackie Michon. Elliot Beto with the ball. Looks to orchestrate the offense, send some kids to some different spots, and gets it to Haddad. He's attempted 1-3, he's missed it. Back to Richter. Back to Beta. Beta, a funny-looking shot, but he can't get it to go. And Levine
yeah,
skies
you know,
for the
we've
rebound.
seen a lot of interesting-looking shots by the Syrians over the years. Some interesting releases. Now, Jeremy Simcha-Brody with the ball right here. We've watched play for 2 years pretty consistently. His composure
yes.
with the ball has gotten so much better over 2 years.
He rarely turns it over. He's not going to wow you with athleticism, but he's just a heady
But he's got
ball
some moves.
player.
I mean,
yes.
he had the move of the section
Watch Gabriel
tournament.
Leifer, the cross three-corner pass. He will get it. If he's double-teamed, he's a great outlet passer, and he finds the opposite wing. He kicks it to Judah Levine.
Great
Judah
play by
Levine,
Leifer to keep it alive.
And there's Brody. He takes it into, knifes it into the defense, and he has to pull it out.
You know, that's a great thing about the Yeshiva League. If you don't like what you see, take it up top and reset.
But one thing we've seen with Gabriel Leifer, he's a great passer. When he gets double-teamed, he will cross-court pass to an open three for a teammate. Brody steps into a college three-pointer, can't get it, and Judah Levine, the big man, cleans it up and puts it home.
You know, it's interesting. He's so big, and he just doesn't get foul calls. He was absolutely fouled on that play.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're 6'6", 230. Rossow gets intercepted by Gabriel Leifer, looks ahead to his teammate Yoav Deutsch. Yoav Deutsch, the slick-looking lefty. He heats up very quickly.
Flatbush needs to stop here. They can't go down by much more than this to start the game.
Yeah, right now this is a possession where they really got to clamp down on their defense. Yoav Deutsch hangs in the air. He'll go to the line for two. 7-2, and what's the crazy thing is, like we said, Gabriel Leifer has not scored. That just shows that DRS is more than a one-man team. They have four kids out there at any time you can knock them down.
Ari, it's tough. You have to assume that Flatbush said, okay, we're not going to let 40 as the place is shaking.
Oh, my God.
As Deutsch knocks in the free throw. You have to assume that the Flatbush coach said, okay, we're not letting 42 beat us. We're not letting Leifer beat us. And they've done a great job defending him. But you know what? The guys, the other players have shown up as Deutsch hits four foul shots, 9-2. Wonder if Flatbush will not call timeout. Away we go.
But if Gabriel Leifer could not score, he'd probably still be the MVP of our game, because he's making everyone else get open shots. But here we go. Let's see if Flatbush can respond. Richter into Rossow. Rossow kicks it over to Haddad with the ball. Richter's the only player in their team without 40 is Misha. I'm sorry, the only player without a name on his uniform. Gabriel Leifer has got 4 kids back, but none of them are 6'4". And guess what?
Where is that foul? Where is that foul? How is that not a block? The kid's sitting against the wall.
If I'm Flatbush, I'd probably take a timeout very quickly.
I agree. I thought they were going to take a timeout after the last basket.
You can't let this game get out of hand.
They're not getting good shots.
Rossow, he's a good shooter. That's a good look.
In and out. Rebound Leifer.
Leifer with the ball, and he is saying, this is going to be my gym in 2 years. After my year in Israel, I'm just going to extend my game
All right,
right
we're not allowed
now.
to talk about those things.
Oh, yeah. No, I am. We're not Elliott. Oh, what a pass. That's a travel.
Oh, yeah.
Travel. Good call by the ref.
Now, you wouldn't call a timeout after a travel because that's a good thing. It's just, I don't know, down by 9 points. They haven't had many good looks. That's what I'd be worried about early here for Flatbush, more than the score itself.
Yeah, you know, the problem is Rossow's playing in the high post, and he's immediately met by Judah Levine, who's got so much size on him. Rossow's not used to having such a big defender on him. He's usually being.
And by the way, we have 2 New York teams here, but if you're living in Bergen County, you want to check out the Bergen Basketball Academy to learn some basketball. It's an AAU program for kids 3rd to 7th grade. But let's get back to this game right here. As Jeremy Simcha-Brody brings the ball up.
Initiating the offense. And the problem with number 5, Albert Richter, guarding Gabriel Leifer, he's given away about 6 inches of height. So, well, here we go. What's the ball? Let's see it immediately double teamed by the weak side by Mishan. And Gabriel's gets it to Ben Ami, who attacks, kicks it up to Judah, back to Brody. And Brody will restart. He's very in control.
Coach Stein is an unbelievable coach, and DRS is having no problem in this game so far. But when you get the ball down low to Gabe Leifer and he gets double teamed, you got to look for 2 quick passes to get to the other side.
That's an unstoppable move right there.
And I'm sure here comes a timeout.
13-2, and it looks like Flatbush is sitting on their timeouts for some reason. But this game is going to be it's going to be over before you know it.
As we just adjusted the clock, there is 2:18 left here in the first period.
Is Haddad with the ball, kicks it out to Beta. And here's Rossow. Haddad drives to the defense, nice move, and he kisses it off the glass. Beautifully done by Kevin Haddad, who I believe is only a junior. Rossow's a junior, so they got a good foundation for next year as well.
We've had very few. We've only had 2 stops here in the first period as well of the clock at all, for any reason.
It's been a quick first quarter. DRS is leading 13-4. They are a 17-point favorite, so this game has started off just like we anticipated.
Now, what hotel did you get that line at?
MGM Grand. That's a foul on Brody.
You know, he didn't want to foul, but it actually was a great foul.
Yeah.
It was a great right. I mean, if you're up here by 9 points early and Flatbush hasn't even gotten a good shot, why give up a fast break?
Right. The only thing is that DRS has
and no foul trouble. They got one foul.
But DRS does not have a bench to speak of, so that's the only thing. Fouls are very valuable.
Listen, I'm not against
Goes
it.
into the corner, and Rasa with the ball. And the ball is going to go off of Flatbush, and now it's going to be DRS ball. First substitution of the game, S.C. Ackerman's brother is checking in. And he's going in for Judah Levine.
Nobody. For Judah Levine. Okay. Yeah, now this is what I was saying. When Gabe gets the ball and then gets double teamed, kicks it out to the three-point line, you want to then see two quick passes to the left to swing it to the other side.
Right.
What you don't want to see is the guy that ends up with the ball is Judah Levine 25 feet from the basket. That's not who you want the ball 25 feet from the basket.
Double team. There's 3 kids on him, and guess he can't get it.
Almost puts that in.
Big try for the rebound. Here comes Beto with the ball. He's nice defense by Deutsch. Kicks it to Rasa, who also can hit the 3. That's a tough-looking shot. It's a little short, and the rebound's grabbed by Ackerman.
Yeah, I mean, Flatbush's biggest problem early, aside from the 9-point deficit, is that the quality of shots that they're getting off is terrible, and that's a testament to the defense of DRS.
Yeah, well, that's what, Rasa really is their main scorer down low, and your down low game is taken away when you have 2 big kids.
Brody, who just knocked that down, who is absolutely the MVP of this period.
Yeah, that's 4 points for Brody.
If Brody's going to hit shots, we should go home now.
Exactly. That's a huge equalizer for DRS. Haddad steps into a 3. It's a long, and the rebound Rasa fights for it, and it's up for grabs. Rasa pulls it in and lays it home.
Right place, right time.
15-6 with 25.
DRS
going to hold for
one.
I'd
hold for one. I don't see why not.
And I'm going to call, let's get the ball to Gabriel Leifer, and let's work the offense through him. It's, again, Albert Richter's trying to guard him. He just gives up too much height, and very patient on offense. They're going to look for isolation for Gabe down low. As he comes up, there's a pick for Brody. And he stepped, beautiful pick. Brody passing. Oh, what a pass. That's why.
I mean, listen, either one of them had a wide open layup.
Ran the pick and roll beautifully. And now
don't foul
Mishan throws up a prayer. And
no good.
Short. And at the end of one, it's 17-6. A fast, action-packed first quarter. Like you said, not many stoppages there. And DRS is leading 17-6 at the end of one. And
And there you have it, the Teaneck Doghouse. I mean, we got some pizza courtesy of the Levines. Thank you very much. I heard there's a great Chinese place up the block. My sister recommended it. Thank you, Shira Alman. I'm going to head over there right after the game. 17-6 as we get ready to start the second period. Ari, I mean, listen, if anybody knows basketball, it's you and I. I mean, we've been doing this for ages. What do you tell your team if you're Flatbush?
I'd say you got to maximize each possession because it's such an important thing. With DRS, we've seen that there's really no stopping their offense. They get the ball to Gabriel Leifer. He finds kids who are open and they make shots. If they're making shots, you got to maximize that by on the other side really take good shots and you got to knock them down because the opportunities, you're only usually going to get one and done against DRS because their rebounding is so superior.
You're right.
And you got to take good looks.
Don't forget about the Crossover Elite Training Camp, which takes place at the end of the summer at Camp La Vie, the place to be. Check that out as we are underway here, second period. And reminding folks that we are sort of manually syncing with the clock in the gym, so the clock in the gym is always correct. And we'll catch you up to it.
Yeah. And Flatbush thus far has not played anyone else off the bench, so it looks like they're going to go with their starter-heavy team as well. Haddad fakes the 3, pulls up a jumper, and he cannot get the roll. The rebound, it kicks out to Mishan. Mishan finds Ross out. He's got a good shot. And that's a nice move, a scoop, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
You know what I'm going to say about that initial shot that Flatbush missed there was you can't pass up open shots against this team. You just can't.
Right, you got to take those shots because, like we said, there's not much opening between all the length. And Gabriel Leifer is actually getting a quick breather right here as Judah Levine has checked back in. Rossell's a great foul shooter, knocks it down.
And A.B. Rossell, of course, is a junior, so he'll be back next year. And that's one of the things we talked about. I mean, DRS next year is going to be a vastly different team.
Although they do have a very good JV that will be stepping up, but still, they're going to be losing probably 100% of their scoring and rebounding and everything else, every other category. But you know what? DRS is a great school, great program, and they will have other kids ready to step up. And Coach Stein will still be there, so they'll have one of the Hall of Fame Yeshiva League coaches as well. So we got Ackerman, Brody, Deutsch, Levine, and Ben-Ami as Leifer checks into the scorer's table. He's going to check back in after getting a quick little breath. And Brody with the ball. He's deceptively quick. He's not going to wow you with his speed and athleticism, but he has a very good first step, and he's got a lot of length.
You could tell he spends a lot of time dribbling the basketball, practicing dribbling.
Yep.
I mean, he put on a move at Saturn tournament where he put the ball behind his back on a guy right there, just went through the legs, almost broke that guy. I mean, talk about it. I mean,
right.
Ari, who sets him up better than we do?
He made Mishan lose the letters in the back of his jersey. That was such a quick move. But, yeah, no, and a quick timeout, 30-second timeout by Coach Stein.
All right, let's take you to commercial.
Are you experiencing a problem with your heating, ventilation, or air conditioning? Are you tired of feeling so hot that you're sweating bullets, or so cold that you can't stop shivering? When it comes to your heating and cooling units, you don't want to trust this job to just anyone. You need to make sure that you're dealing with a heating, ventilation, and air conditioning company that has the knowledge and resources to help. You deserve a service that gets the job done quickly, safely, and effectively. We would love to help you. We will assess your heating and cooling needs quickly, tell you the cost, and take care of your problems. We take a great deal of pride in our work and would love to help make your home or business a comfortable temperature without charging you an arm and a leg for it. You can reach us by following the directions on this page. We look.
That was a commercial, of course, for the Pipe Doctor. Didn't get finished up. That was only a 30-second timeout, but make sure you check out the Pipe Doctor. They make house calls. They do it all. I mean, heating and cooling and
they're like the Gabriel Leifer of the plumbing business. You know, they can rebound, they can shoot, they can play defense. They do it all. As Gabriel Leifer posts up Richter, and Ben-Ami decides not to go to him, decides to share the ball, and Brody resets the offense. And Mishan's guard. Oh, good defense, quick hands by Rossau. As number 13 Haddad with the ball, and he's bringing it up, looking to attack. Goes right to Rossau. Rossau guarded by Leifer, nowhere to go. Kicks it back to Beta.
See, you got number 5 open. Well, now he's not.
Yeah, but he may not be a shooter, so he may be left open for a reason. It's the same.
Then get your shooters. Then get your shooters on the wing.
Yeah, but Flatbush has not gotten any substitutions yet. Rossau can knock it down. He knows he's a big man. He knows he can go inside and outside. Haddad kicks it to Beta. Back to Mishan. Mishan lefty. It looks nope, not good. And Leifer takes another rebound.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, the quickly. Yoav Deutsch. He is
slow down, hold it up.
Slick-looking lefty. And, he can knock down 3 pointers.
Flatbush is clearly running their offense through Rossau in the high post, but they get nothing. They got to do something else.
Yoav Deutsch
knocks
down
a
3-ball and extends the lead to 20-8.
And Flatbush has, they hit the.
By the way, as Bane from Batman steps into the scorer's table, looks like he's about to check in.
That's a travel.
Oh, it's a travel. Good call. And here comes number 15. And that is
Bane.
Jake Shalom.
But we're clearly going to call him Bane for the rest of the game.
He's Bane. He obviously had probably a broken nose he's dealing with, and he is wearing the full mask.
What do we got here?
30-second timeout.
All right, well.
So let's not play a 1-minute commercial.
No, you know what? Let's do a YU Athletes Spotlight. Take a look. And there you saw David Elon, tennis standout for Yeshiva University.
Extraordinaire. Future Hall of Famer.
And don't forget about Teaneck Doghouse if you're hungry.
Oh, if
I'm
you're
hungry.
You're hungry. You're ready to chow down. And let's see, here's Yoav Deutsch running a 2-man game with Gabriel Leifer, and they leave Deutsch open. He can't finish. Ackerman picks up the loose change, passes it to Brody, and Brody.
Again, DRS, what they do a great job of, there's no rush.
No.
There's no shot clock.
And that's
if
Coach
you don't
Stein.
like it, take it out. And with no hesitation, they reset so well.
Leifer, watch him. He will find the open man. Ben-Ami steps into it, knocks down another 3-ball. That's his second triple of the day.
Ari, one thing I can tell you is it was loud when this game started on our side of the gym, which is the Flatbush side, and this crowd
they're still standing, but
silent.
you haven't heard from them lately.
No.
Rossau with the ball, and a foul on Ben-Ami, I believe.
It's funny the way Flatbush reacts to every foul. It's like somebody just committed like a felony.
Right. Like someone just robbed the bank. They're running away with the money. Whoa! But you know what? Like we said, it's a 15-point game right now, and every possession is so big, and that's they're going to need to. And Ross is a great foul shooter. He's going to need to knock both these down.
And as he makes the first, we remind you folks, if you don't have anywhere to send your kids to camp this summer, there's a few spots up to Camp La Vie. Check it out, Camp La Vie. Check out their website. A great place for the modern Orthodox kid to go to school, as he nails the second.
To go to school or camp, but it's a great place. The sports environment, it's a Jewish environment with a sports themed program. And here is Brody with the ball, facilitating the offense. It's a 13-point lead.
I mean, he could break your ankles behind the back, through the legs.
Yo, that's a 5-second call. Good defense by Bain. As Bain breathes into his Shalom entrapment there. And now Flatbush with the ball, and they're on a big 2-0 run.
Yeah, and if you're Brody, I mean, you just got to be aware of that. Not much else he could do.
Knowing Brody's a heady ball player, he won't make that same mistake twice. Haddad threw it to defense and gives it away. Ooh, Brody got to be careful not to pick up a foul.
That was a good play not to get a
foul.
foul.
Haddad steps into a three, and he can't knock it down, and the rebound's taken by Ackerman.
No, I couldn't see that with all the fans standing, but I would have known about it if it went in.
Yeah, we would have felt it, we would have heard it, and we would have been knocked over. Gabriel Leifer guarding him at the three-point line, and he just moseys on into the basket and one. And don't think an MVP chant isn't coming from the DRS faithful. Well, maybe
with
not.
3:51 left here in the first half, the Wildcats open up a 15-point lead on the Falcons. Gabe Leifer looking to make it 16.
Yeah, and as we said, the spread is 17, as Vegas has instilled. So obviously the sports bets know what they're missing. Oh, a rare missed foul shot by Gabriel Leifer, and that's new.
Neither team in any kind of foul trouble here with 3:45 left in the first half. The first quarter flew by. Second quarter, not much longer.
Ooh, Haddad with a nice drop-down pass back to Rosso. Richter forgets the ball. Brody, look ahead. Here's a walking and one call. Yoav Deutsch knocks it down. And their spread is 17, and we are right there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't foul there. If you're Flatbush, just got to let it go.
Here it is, the DRS. The chant is going strong, led by Benny Klein. Kevin Haddad with a tough
You know what?
jumper.
Even though he missed that shot wildly, I got to tell you, that was a great offensive possession by Falcons. You're down by a lot of points. It was quick, 2 passes, good-looking open shot.
The funny thing is we're calling a great possession. He shot an air ball, but it was a great – we're looking for any positive we can get. That was a great possession, just they didn't execute finally. Brody, a little kiss, and ooh, that could have been over the back on Ackerman. No call, and oh, my God, it's a loose. Who wants that bagel? Ben on me with the lefty. Passes it up to Estes' brother, and it's a travel call on Ackerman.
And the Falcons fans love it. Ackerman obviously was looking for the foul call there, didn't get it. By the way, if you need a 6-week basketball program focused solely on basketball, but with all the accommodations that an Orthodox kid needs, got to go up to New Hampshire, check out Step It Up. We'll run you their commercial at halftime so you can see how great of a program that is. Check it out.
Check it out. Is Michon with the ball, the lefty, back to Beta. Rossau, I guess that's a tough look for Rossau. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Deutsch is going to be called for the foul. No foul trouble yet. But
no,
like
that's the 4th foul by DRS with 2:37 left. I mean, listen, they're playing a good game.
Yeah, but
look, however, I would say this. Flatbush has not had a field goal in a number of minutes. They scored their last 4 points on free throws. So I don't know if I'm putting a team on the line as he'll hit again. Ross has a great free throw shooter.
Yeah, he's
I am not putting a team on the line that hasn't scored a field goal in probably 5 minutes.
Right. Well, you know what? Their refs are giving them a little chippy. They're calling some little chippy, hand fouls. And if that's the case, then Flatbush can make a living on the line. And Rossau's a great foul shooter as he knocks down another.
He is.
It's been the Rossau show for Flatbush. They've got 12. He probably has about 8 of those 12 points. Yeah, the Flatbush faithful trying to fire them up with some defensive chance. Yoav Deutsch shows right. Ooh, tries the right, rejected by Rossau.
That'll stay here. That was the crab dribble.
Yeah, that was a nice rejection by Rossau and a nice move by Deutsch, and he couldn't finish with the right. And stepping in is Kevin Haddad, number 13.
Been a very limited number of substitutions.
Oh, they may let him play with 6. No one wants to come out. Wait, they're going to go. Yeah, the refs are going to say 6 players at once, no problem. Anything to stop the DRS pursuit of perfection, as Richter has to go out. Okay, they said they can't really do it. Rossau's trying to guard Leifer now. And here we go.
Good luck.
Too easy.
Man
Too easy.
Among boys.
And it's funny, I was talking to Coach Steinmetz before the game, and he was talking about how he saw these kids play in Sarachek from DRS. And, ooh, what a move! Kevin Haddad with a nice shot.
You know, we talked earlier in the JV game about using your body as we got 2:12 left here in the first half. Using your body, shield your body to get off a good shot, and that's exactly what Haddad did. Is he'll go to the line with a chance for the 3-point play.
The traditional. And I was saying about, you know, Gabe Leifer, you don't even realize sometimes you say, well, he didn't have a great game, and before you know it, he's 20-10, and that's considered a bad game for him. Haddad can't knock it down, and the rebound, Mishon.
Wow.
Get another possession out of this. Haddad with the ball goes into the corner, and he kisses it out to Beta. Beta cannot knock it. Russell with the rebound.
Another offensive rebound.
It's a jump ball or a foul. 2 shots. Rossau back to the foul line.
And again, Flatbush has 14 points. Ari, I don't have a book in front of me, but I believe 8 of the 14 are free throws.
Yeah, I think we have that. The and one by Haddad. That was a bucket. The head just blew up. As Rossau makes another foul shot. And it's 29-15. It's funny, any little reason to cheer, Flatbush faithful will give you a big, loud round of applause. And Rossau knocks the other one down. 29-16. They've cut it to 13.
And 2 minutes left. 2 minutes, 2.
Oh, and that Leifer gets it. He regroups. Mishon all over him. He gave up his dribble. Finds Judah Levine. Judah attacks the basket. And he's hammered. He'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, listen. Great recovery by Gabe Leifer there. I like to see Judah Levine put that in one way or the other.
Yeah, Judah, he could even maintain the contact. He's got a big body.
I'd like to see him put that in. And it's something we noticed the last time we called one of their games. I guess it was the
Satcher Championship. But Judah's got a great touch.
No, it was the Saturday night game, regular season.
Oh, correct. Yes, correct. Brought to you by the Hawks live stream. That was a great game. And Judah Levine is a very good touch for a big man. And the second one is short, and the rebound's taken by Misha.
And we did see during Sarachek, he missed a bunch of free throws as well. So something he'll want to work on as he continues his basketball pursuits.
Yeah. Rosso with the ball, kicks it to Mishon. Back to Rosso on the high post. Ooh, the nice little move by Rosso. Can't finish. Leifer's got to be careful.
I think Levine is hurt. I think Levine hurt his knee.
What an outlet pass to Deutsch. And Deutsch pulls it back up as Levine on the floor, and they're going to call an injury timeout.
You know, sometimes you say jokingly he broke his ankles with that shot, with that move. I think Judah Levine legitimately got his knees broken on that move.
I think
he crossed him over, and Levine went down.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. I know he's got a lot of fans out there watching, so hopefully he just banged knees and it's just a bruise and he'll be back.
Oh, goodness. Gabe Leifer in and out.
Home.
What a
Ben on me.
I mean, talk about a role reversal. Right. Leifer for the 3 and Ben on me skies for the rebound.
Good call, Jay. Very true. And here's Deutsch attacking, and he can't get it to go. And Bain with the ball. Where is Bain going? He can't see out of his mask, and he better give it up. And he gives it up to Haddad. 29-16 with 50 ticks to go in the first half. And here's Rossau. If they can get a little momentum here, the Flatbush fans would light it up.
3 ball,
and he
in
can't
and
finish. And Leifer with the
rebound
of the half. And he's a great outlet passer. Finds Deutsch right ahead with 35 ticks to go. Coach Stein says hold the one. The worst case, he'll go up 13, possibly up 16.
Brody better be careful. He doesn't get another 5-second violation called on him.
And 25 seconds to go in the first half. And last year we saw in the championship, Hafner came out to a big lead, and then DRS came back and made it a game. So maybe Flatbush is trying to play the script of DRS from last year. Oh, Ackerman baited into the wrong call by the crowd. Oh, that was great.
Hey, listen, you got to do it somehow.
Up to Rossau in the corner with the ball. Passes it out. And Haddad takes a three-pointer. And he can't get it. Leifer with another rebound. And
good if it goes.
Fires
no
down.
Good.
And it's going to be 29-16 as they go into the locker room with DRS up by 13 points.
Yeah, unfortunately, Flatbush probably not the result they were looking for in the first half.
But you know what? It could have been worse. I mean, there was a point where they was up by 17. So to cut it to 13 is at least something that can hang their hats on.
And they're going to have a lot of work to do as we go to break.
Step It Up is not your typical basketball game. We produce unbelievable results. You will get better here. You will get better as a person. You will get better as a player. That's the Step It Up way.
Are you experiencing a problem with your heating, ventilation, or air conditioning? Are you tired of feeling so hot that you're sweating bullets, or so cold that you can't stop shivering? When it comes to your heating and cooling units, you don't want to trust this job to just anyone. You need to make sure that you're dealing with a heating, ventilation, and air conditioning company that has the knowledge and resources to help. You deserve a service that gets the job done quickly, safely, and effectively. We would love to help you. We will assess your heating and cooling needs quickly, tell you the cost, and take care of your problems. We take a great deal of pride in our work and would love to help make your home or business a comfortable temperature without charging you an arm and a leg for it. You can reach us by following the directions on this page. We look forward to hearing from you.
I came to YU for a few reasons. One, because of the Jewish environment, which I wanted to be a part of in college, and the great financial program. Being part of a team takes up a lot of your time, and you have to know how to balance school with sports and manage your time wisely. When you move on to your career, it's an important quality to have. Being part of the athletics program at YU is a privilege for a student who's on the team, but also for somebody who's off the team. Everybody knows somebody that's on a team. Everybody comes out to support the games. It's a privilege to represent a Jewish school. People know that we're the Yeshiva University Maccabees, and we made it to the playoffs. I think everybody is part of the YU Maccabee family.
And as we bring you back in, halftime here
It's
at
5 minutes.
Yeshiva University.
But you know what? You know what's a great thing to consider if you're looking for a basketball camp at the end of the summer, and you're looking to play in a great facility. To go to at Camp La Vie, they host an Under Armour camp that is second to none. They have a great program. It's like a 5-to-1 ratio between coaches to players. Some of the top players in the country go there. Under Armour represents it. You get some great gear, great accommodations at Camp La Vie. And also, you just learn and step up your game in basketball, become the player you ever always wanted to be at
And
Camp
of
La
course,
Vie.
you could see it, the Crossover Elite Training 2016 Summer Camp, powered by Under Armour. It's right there across the bottom of your screen, as you can see right now. Great program at Camp La Vie. And of course, you know, that's at the end of the summer. But if you're looking for something to do with your kids, send them to La Vie all summer. Camp La Vie, place to be. Ari sends his kids there.
My kids go there, and they're actually petitioning the owner, Joey Honig, to make it a 12-month camp.
Really?
Yeah, they really want to go there for 12 months. It may be cheaper at the end of the day, but then yeshiva tuition. So, Joey, if you can make that into a full-year camp, you know, I'm ready to sign up. So.
I think you'd have a lot of sign-ups for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take my kids for a year.
And also, don't forget about Bergen basketball. If you're living in the tri-state, in the New Jersey, Paramus, Burnfield area, you want to get your kids started early, third to seventh grade.
That's right.
They have a phenomenal program led by back-to-back JV champion coach Dovey Foreman.
That's right. That's an AAU program. Teaneck, Englewood, Bergen County area. Definitely want to check that out. The Bergen Basketball Academy. Their logo looks strikingly familiar to the Denver
like
Broncos.
the Broncos.
I don't know. Maybe
I think
chalk it up to coincidence.
Yeah, maybe Bergen County had their logo first, but you never know. And then you know, the pipe doctor just does a phenomenal job of the you know, making house calls in the whole 5 towns area. And you know, I bet if you're in New Jersey and you had a big job for him, he'd come out there too.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, why not?
Heating, ventilating, air conditioning, and cooling. HVAC for those in the know.
Oh,
The
you know
pipe
your
doctor.
stuff. Yeah,
The pipe doctor. And by the way,
I'm getting hungry. By the way, so you know what that
speaking
reminds me
hungry,
of?
the doghouse, Teaneck Doghouse, man. I got to tell you, what a sports bar. I believe they're live streaming this game, so hello to the Doghouse if they are. A great sponsor of ours, and I mean, there has not been in the past traditionally a kosher sports bar to go to get your food.
But there is one coming to 5 Towns in Woodmere.
That's right.
The Courtside Grill, led by Joey Honig and Steve Kritzky. And also, speaking of the 5 Towns, this whole live stream program is brought to you and responsible and made possible by Halfter Hawks live stream.
That's right.
And all their great equipment and all the stuff that they do. So we appreciate them giving us their
Halfter really stepped up their game this year, thanks to the board's you know, involvement and parents.
Yeah, so they do a great job, and this live stream is second to none, and that's brought to you by Halfter. And like we said, they really started the whole industry in the live streaming. They were doing this about 2 years ago, and you know, not just someone holding a little camera, you know, with an iPad going back and forth from corner to corner. They set up 3-4 cameras. They really made it a huge, major initiative. This year, Cal Nathan and Benny Gross.
This year, he instituted the backboard camera.
Yeah, the Muscles Mandel almost dunk camera. You know, there are a lot of different angles that they provided, and really a lot of schools have looked at that as Halfter as a leader in the industry and really tried to replicate that. And actually, I know Benny Gross constantly gets calls from the ET and IT directors of different schools to find out, you know, what they can do to keep up with the Great Hawks live stream.
And by the way, if you can't get enough of basketball in general, make sure you check out Step It Up, a great program run by Yogov. I'm not going to butcher his last name. Assistant coach here at the YU Maccabees. He trained 6 players in the JV game earlier today. But Step It Up is a 6-week program up in New Hampshire. You definitely want to check that out. They do an amazing job.
And also, I just want to give you the dates for the Under Armour basketball camp. The dates that runs is August 21st to 25th. Last year, they had 3 top 25 high school kids in the country, not Jews, talking about in the country. So obviously, they're looking to go to one of the best basketball programs in the country, and if they are choosing Camp La Vie's program, Under Armour, obviously that's the place to be.
Crossover elite training, and it just goes to show you, folks, you know, there's something. This isn't Jewish basketball isn't cookie cutter anymore. There's really something for everybody. I mean, just in our sponsors today, we have a New Jersey program, we have a full summer program, we have an end of summer program up at Camp La Vie. So something for absolutely everybody.
From all ages, starting from 3rd grade all the way to post high school. So It's unbelievable how important athletics have become in Yeshiva basketball league, in the Yeshiva league in general, and that's a great job. Commissioner Seth Gordon does a phenomenal job with the thankless job of being the commissioner.
And of course, we thank the league for having us here today. We usually keep our perch at the Hawks Nest in beautiful Lawrence, New York, but last 2 weeks we're here. Last week at Lawrence Middle School for the hockey championships. Congratulations.
Which is also brought to you by the Hawks live stream.
That's right.
The hockey championships.
The DRS junior varsity and TABC varsity. Congratulations to them. Now, folks, if you're looking for those games, there were some internet issues last week completely outside of our control. It was a Lawrence Middle School thing. They firewalled us out. But luckily, with this great equipment that Hafter gives us, we were able to record the game. So there is a perfectly good recording of the game. It's online on Vimeo. You're going to want to check out. It's on the Jerry Meyer Studios Vimeo page.
Oh, by the Jerry Meyer Studio. I've been to that site. Have you seen the Schlossberg Bar Mitzvah?
Unreal.
Oh, my gosh. Talk about different camera angles.
Unreal.
Woo! I mean, I've seen some of these people. They make them all look good looking in
that. But, you're going to want to go ahead. You're going to want to get on the Jerry Meyer Studio Vimeo page.
JerryMeyerStudio.com.
You could probably search for 2016 Yeshiva League Championship hockey, whatever, and then the school names, TABC. You'll find it.
Yeah.
So it is on there. It's on Vimeo.
And if not, you could always email. Call up Benny Gross at Hafter, and he will send you the link to get it for all those kids out there who want to watch the
I'm sure he'd be glad to get those phone calls. Benny Gross at Hafter.
His number
and we are ready as we're underway here in the third period.
16 minutes away from perfection. Or the Cinderella story will either end or be that should have been a backcourt call. His foot was backcourt. Deutsch, lefty, lays it right in, and they've extended the lead to 15. Not the star Flatbush was looking. That was too easy as Yoav Deutsch knifed his way through the defense and finished with the layup.
If Flatbush can find a way to win this game, it absolutely will be a Cinderella story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because at this point, they're down
15.
Yeah.
Down 15, and here we go. We've seen Rosso operate out of the high post. And they're going to have to really make their possessions count. He can knock it down, by the way, and he does. Raza with a big three ball. Boom, boom, boom. And that's a 12-point lead for DRS, and Rosso has been the MVP for Flatbush without question. DRS has had a well-rounded attack. Leifer, Brody, Deutsch, and Levine have all contributed as well.
Ari, although I could barely see because the Flatbush fans are standing in front of us, it looks like Flatbush has gone to a man. A straight man.
Is that what it is? I did not know.
It looked that way. I gotta get a better view. I'm gonna try to adjust my seat.
Oh, look at you coming into my perch.
How we doing?
Here we go. We got Haddad, Beta, Rossa, Richter, and Jackie Mishon.
All right, you've been known to be somewhat of a beta.
Yeah, I like to up Haddad with the ball. Good defense by DRS. That 3-2 zone just does not give you much room. Even though in the zone you usually have opening outside shots, it's just they trap so quickly. Haddad, you got drive and dish. I like that. Ross out. He's been a one-man show. The spinorama, and he can't get it to go. Leifer immediately outlets it to Yoav Deutsch. He's just got him and Ross out. Don't look for him to not attack. As he pulls up, fixes his dribble, gets it back to Ben. They keep crushing over. We're going to crush Marilee in a sec because the Flatbush fans do not sit. And Deutsch kicks it to the corner to someone. It looks like Ben Ami. And that's his third triple of the game. As he is Michael Weissman this year. As Michael Weissman was big time last year, was MVP of the game, knocked down about 4 or 5 3-pointers. And this year, Ben Ami is doing his thing, knocking down his third triple of the game. And that sends it to 15. Haddad.
5:55 left here in the third period again.
Haddad with a long three.
What an interesting release he has.
Yeah, he elevates and he shoots. And here, Leifer, he's in attack mode. He's got the ball, and it's a straight-up man-to-man defense, as you said, Jay. And let's see if that helps, cause some bad shots or some steals. Deutsch, shifty lefty, lays it up, and he gets a foul call. He'll go to line for 2. With 5:34 to go in this 2015-16 season, DRS, as we've talked about, is 32-0, looking for the one and only perfect season in Yeshiva history. No team has ever played every game. They've been 32 up and 0 down. They are 32-0, and they are looking for perfection. And it would be the greatest season in history of the Yeshiva basketball, and that's cross country. Deutsch knocks down the second, and the lead is 16. Here is Beta with the ball, gets it to Haddad. Beta and Haddad playing a little pass. There we go. You got a Richter. Hits a travel, shuffled his feet, and now it's going to be back to DRS. As they call out a play number 5. Let's see what number 5 is. And
And we
so
got a
quick timeout by Flatbush, and they're going to try to regroup, trailing by 16, right on that point spread of 17. And let's see what they can do. It's DRS's ball, and the lead, the largest lead for DRS, I believe, has been 17.
And we'll go to break. And we are back, of course. There it is. The big Hall of Fame, Yeshiva University Hall of Fame, is going to go live later this year. Vote for your favorites online. You saw the URL as Deutsch puts up a three,
with
knocks
the big
it down.
Three. And wow, he just knocks down a big three, and that's a 19-point lead. And that, to me, seems insurmountable with the talent that DRS has. No knock against Flatbush. It just seems like DRS is not going to be denied in their pursuit to perfection today. And, a nice pass interior.
Gotta shoot that.
And he finds Rossau on the dip down, and he gets a bucket. And it's 38-21. Rossau has to have about 15 to 17 points of the 21. So he's got to have at least 15.
Yeah, and Rossau, great player.
Oh, that's not good defense. Too easy. Deutsch goes right by and lays it in. And you just see how easy it is. It's a 19-point lead with 4:30 to go.
Ari, I'm calling this play to Rossau. I was wrong.
Yeah,
that is not a good shot by Beta.
Richter. And he fouls him, and it's going to be foul shot. Not foul shot. It's going to be side out to DRS as Leifer's on the ground. He gets up.
Yeah, I mean, Leifer was lucky to get fouled there. He tried to go behind the back.
Yeah. And by the way, if it looks like he banged his knee a little, it looks like hopefully he'll be okay. In case you've probably heard about Gabriel Leifer had one of the moves of the year, of the decade, of the century.
And it is online. Max Live had that one, but he put a crossover and then dunked it in somebody's face.
The first kid, 0-0. And here we go. The ball is 19 points. Leifer's just going to catch his win. Hopefully his knee was just a bruise, which I'm sure it was, as he was banged. And they can spread it out.
When you're up by 19, you have the luxury of sitting, and Brody better be careful he doesn't get another 5-second call. Oh,
Brody, he is the king of the go down, pull it back, reset it, and he does it so quickly.
Of the allow me to break your ankles. My name is Jeremy
Ben-Ami. He's got three. Nice scoop. Can't get it to go as Flatbush with the rebound. Haddad looks up. He has Richter corner, spotting up in the corner. And drops it down to Rossau. He's been instant offense for Flatbush. The weird-looking shot, and he can't get it to go. Michon with the rebound, and it's taken. What's the call? I don't know. It's going to be a foul on, looks like Flatbush. Michon is on the floor, banged up a little.
No, it's going to be, they go down. It'll be Wildcat ball.
40-21, a 30-second timeout called by Coach Stein.
And let's take you to break. And that's the Teaneck Doghouse. I'm hungry just looking at it.
Yeah, they got some good looking moves. As breaking news, Anthony Davis is out for the season, so the gods of fair trades have rained down on Four Sox, as hopefully Steph Curry will be shut down as well. As Gabriel Leifer back in the game. With Brody, Essie Ackerman's brother, and Yoav Deutsch and Ben-Ami. These kids, they play a lot of minutes. Like we said, DRS does not employ a lot of their bench. Gabriel Leifer thought about the three, decides to go with the left hand, kisses it off the glass. Gabriel, MVP Leifer, knocks it in. The DRS crowd has just been quiet because they're up by 21, and they're thinking about their being part of the history tonight. Rossau doesn't want anything to do with history. Kicks it out to Haddad from the corner. Short, and Leifer with another rebound. Leifer takes it up. This is where he went post-rise someone. He goes by Rossau, and he goes right to the hoop, and he
Count
lays it in and one.
You know, I think he had poster eyes in mind.
Yeah.
The Flatbush player said, not on me, but he said, well, sorry. I'm just going to drop that on you anyway.
He's going to go to the line to complete the three-point play. Now they're up by 23 as he got pushed and Superstar got hit hard, but he was obviously able to finish. No one wants to be dunked on in his life. It goes to the foul line, knocks it down. It's now a 24-point lead for the DRS Wildcats. And Flatbush, although quiet, still standing, trying to cheer on their classmates. Rossow, step back, and can't finish, and Deutsch grabs a rebound. Oh,
yeah.
Leifer's up. He wants the ball.
You know, Ari, you wonder at one point that they kind of get deflated here.
I think that tip-off. Tip-off. When they lined up at tip and they saw Gabriel Leifer in his big white yarmulke, they knew that he was here to come and play. And, you know, he's just – I think the Yeshiva League in general should send him up.
Oh, goodness.
Brody. And then he can't finish, but he does everything but. And there's Beta. Kicks it to the corner. Richter gives it up to Brody. Brody, he goes right to the middle. And he kicks it to Leifer. When in doubt, get it to Gabriel. Gabriel spots up against Richter. Finds Ben-Ami looking for his 4-3. That's
wide
short.
open.
As Rossow with the rebound.
Yeah, if I'm Flatbush, I don't know that I'm cheering air ball.
Something to cheer
down
about.
Down by 24 points.
Right, down by 24.
And Ben-Ami's laughing. I mean.
And Rossow rolls it home. And they cut it to 22 with a minute 25 to go in the third quarter. And it's not over yet. The fat lady ain't singing.
Somebody's singing.
Ben-Ami with the ball with 1:15. Looks like they should post up Leifer again as he's still guarded by Albert Richter. Number 5 is giving everything he can. He just doesn't have the 7 inches needed to play against Gabriel Leifer. But Ben-Ami with the ball, comes out to Gabriel. Gabriel resets it with 1 minute to go in this third quarter of Championship Sunday. He's got 1 man to beat, 2 man to beat, 3 man. He finds Ben-Ami. That looks good. Boom, boom, boom. And he says, yeah, let's hear your crowd now. As he knocks down his 4th three.
In fact, he looked right at the crowd and sang air ball right at him.
Ben-Ami with rocking the playoff beard and his 4th three-pointer of the game. As they've extended the lead to 25. As Bain gets the ball to Michon, who tries to up and under.
Move.
Nice done. Nicely done by Michon. Jackie Michon is the Flatbush Falcon mascot. Looks also like the Half-Hawk mascot.
23-point deficit. They
Is Mark Telsey in there? There's Brody with the ball. And they're just trying to play some physical defense as Richter clamps down.
DRS has such an understanding of what it means, you know, to play with a lead.
Leifer goes to the hoop, gets hammered. He'll go to the line for 2. I don't know what Richter's complaining about there. He was definitely had all his hands all over. So Gabriel will go to the line for 2. Up by 23 with 7.6 to go in the third quarter.
Oh. I love that cheer.
Notre Dame has defeated Stephen F. Austin at the buzzer. And Muscles Mandel with that update.
Muscles Mandel's watching us today?
Of course he is.
Muscles from Brussels.
He says if I'm not going to be at the championship, I might as well watch you guys.
Welcome to the broadcast.
Gabriel
Leifer hits the back end there.
As Judah Levine checks back in for, I believe, Gabriel.
No.
Gabriel doesn't know yet.
Yes.
He's going to get him a little rest.
No.
You're up by 24.
Yes.
You get the in-between quarter
He's
break.
going to get the ovation.
Why
here.
not?
I mean, this is one of those moments, these Steph Curry moments, where you don't even need him in the fourth quarter. You're up by so many.
Yeah. But what are you saving him for? He's graduated. He's moving on. You might as well run that horse
Beta
till
lines
he's dead.
up the buzzer beater. No good.
And Ben-Ami
Rebound,
with the
Ben-Ami. And as we end the third quarter here, the DRS Wildcats are 8 minutes away from perfection. A 24-point lead. I mean, Ari, this game's a blowout.
Yeah, well, you know what? What did we talk about at the beginning? It was going to be a game where DRS was going to come in, the big dog, and their other teams are trying to knock them down. And it just has been the season of DRS. And it's also been the season of Hafter live stream. Because this live stream, again, brought to you by the great Hafter Hawks live stream and the phenomenal job they do and the equipment that they lent the league this week to take care of it for the past 2 weeks for the hockey championship as well as basketball.
And, of course, the After AV squad who joined us all season came out, ran the cameras for us, did a great job. We thank them. And we're back. Sorry about the brief sound delay there.
You didn't miss anything. DRS still up by 24. Up and a quick
play.
steal by Gabriel Eifert, knocks it away. That's a foul. Bain has taken off his mask.
Dangerous moments.
Yeah. DRS with the ball with the 24-point lead, and it's another foul. They're going to be going to the foul line. DRS has 0 fouls, and Flatbush. I'm sorry, and DRS is now in the bonus. Flatbush is 17 fouls, so they'll be shooting 1-1 the rest of the game until they get to 10 fouls. They'll be shooting
You
2.
wonder if this is intentional, based on the score. If they're just trying to get in the penalty so they could at least control the flow of the game here. I can't imagine any other reason as
it works. He missed the foul
Leifer
shot.
missed the foul shot.
He is human. Beta with the ball, gets it up to Radow. He's been the Flatbush MVP without question. Also, Flatbush has not been able to knock down the 3-ball this game, and that's obviously a huge thing. Like you said, I think either you or Coach Steinman said they're going to have to hit about 10 threes
That
to
was,
get in this game.
that was Coach Elliott Steinmetz. Can't take the credit.
Yeah, so and that's what has
Rebound
to
by
happen.
Brody. Now, I mean, I don't know what the game plan is here. The problem is if you're going to foul, DRS has 4 great free throw shooters on the line. By the way, if I was the Flatbush coach, I would tell them the second Judah Levine touches the ball, foul him. Because I saw him in the Sarachek tournament.
Great body control by Ben Amin. He rolls it home.
I saw Judah Levine in the Sarachek tournament. He did miss a number of free throws. So, I mean, if you're looking to get back in this game, they're in 1-1 right now. I would foul Judah Levine the second he touches the ball.
Yeah, but he's actually a good foul shooter. He's got a good touch.
Yeah, but, listen,
nice
what have you done? What have you done for me lately?
Right. Well, what have they done for you lately? They brought you pizza.
They did. And
so,
Mr. and Mrs. Levine, I thank you very much.
Ruben and Renee.
But of course, listen, you got to play. You got to play your odds here. If you're the Falcons, I mean, DRS has had no problem scoring all half. So you gotta. I mean, this is the championship game. You got to do something.
Right. Absolutely, yeah. And I think.
By the way, I wish we were sitting at the scorers table because of the Falcons' 26 points. I'm wondering how many.
I would say it's close to 20. I mean, I don't remember many other kids. I mean, they had a 3 by someone, an M1. Other than that, I don't think.
And what a phenomenal, what a phenomenal
timeout call
shooter!
by
As
Flatbush.
we have a timeout and a word from our sponsors. And there it is, Camp La Vie, the place to be this summer. If you haven't signed your kids up for Sleepaway Camp or you made a huge mistake and sent them somewhere else, check out Camp La Vie for 2017. I'm sure deposits are being taken at this point. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's like 50% or something already. So
Yeah, call up Joey Honig, find out, check them out, Camp La Vie online. They got a great website, teach you all about camp. And with 6:43 left here, we hope you stay with us to see something that has never been done before.
And the question is, will we get a Gabriel Eifert dunk? I would like that. I'd like to have that in my career.
Well, that has been done before.
No, I know, but we
haven't
called one.
I would have fouled Judah Levine there. I'd foul him.
We haven't called the dunk yet. I'd like to call that. That's the only thing I'm missing in my illustrious broadcasting career.
Foul him, foul him, foul him, foul him. You're going to let him pass?
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Gabriel, it's like they're playing keep away between 2 6'5" trees. Look at this. It's hysterical. Leifer and Levine just playing caps like
huge
little league
mistake.
teammates.
Huge mistake here.
Okay, there's one. Oh, get in his way. Oh, it finds Levine. Judah was not ready for that.
Eventually the Falcons got the ball, but that possession was over 30 seconds.
Oh, Haddad. He goes in.
Nice
He'll go to
move.
the line for 2.
That was a nice move there by Haddad. I'd say if you're looking for second best performance today, on Flatbush,
Haddad.
I think so.
Yeah. Ben Ami has been,
Missed some
great
shots,
for DRS. We'll start thinking, I think our MVP was crowned before the game started, Gabriel Eifert.
Yeah, but I mean,
definitely doing a post-game interview. But we'll probably bring 2. We'll bring 2.
It hasn't been his game. I'm not sure if
it has. That's the thing. You don't realize he still has 15 and 15 without even blinking an eye.
He does a lot. I think Zev Ben Ami.
Well, we'll bring 2 in.
Is my player of the game.
We'll bring
here.
2. We'll bring Ben Ami and Leifer.
Haddad sinks a second.
If it ends with 6, if somehow DRS is able to maintain their lead. And here's Brody, and they're trapping now.
Brody had a great first half.
And the ball
was
is
not a good possession.
Oh, Richter, we haven't seen much offense out of him. Passes it up to, he's lucky he found Bain without the mask. That's travel. They're not going to call it. And Gabriel Leifer with another rebound, and he is
Why
attacked.
Why are you fouling?
He is just attacked.
Why are you fouling
It's
the
like
kid 100 feet?
he stole someone's Hanukkah
Why
present.
are you fouling the kid 100 feet from the basket when you're in the penalty? For the life of me, I can never understand why that is ever done unless there's 5 seconds left in the game.
Right. Now he's going to go to the line for 1-on-1 as S.C. Ackerman's brother checks in.
100 feet from the basket. 90 feet. They got a big court here, though, so it might be 100 feet. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a full-size college court. What is that, 94? What is it, 100?
I think it's 90. It might be, yeah, I think it's 90 and change.
Gabriel Leifer. This
As
is
he
his second
misses.
foul shot.
mean,
Bend
okay.
that kid. Get him out of the game. Teach him how to play the game of basketball. Beta with the ball, kicks it to the offensive Flatbush Rossell back to Haddad, and that's
Was that tipped?
probably an air ball. No. There's Deutsch with the rebound. And now it's going to be a matter of will DRS eventually get their bench players in? Because even in blowouts, they don't always come in. And S.D. Ackerman's brother with the ball.
You know, Coach Stein, and I think I have a good understanding.
Oh, nice drop down.
I think I have a good understanding for how he coaches. He's going to want to let his starters stay on the floor to experience all the joy in
all
this victory.
seniors really enjoy the moment. Oh, shoot it, Gabriel. As he finds Ackerman. Oh, they're just playing keep away up by 23.
Again, DRS, such a great, and they're running the same play over and over and over again, and Flatbush still doesn't figure, and now they reverse it, go the other way with it.
Oh, finds Ackerman wide open.
That's a high.
That's just Gabriel Leifer. If he's not scoring rebound, he's assisting.
That's a high
factors
percentage
in
shot.
every
That
play.
is a high percentage shot.
They are up by 25. Looks like they're going to blow that 17-point spread right out of the water. You took the over.
You know, it's funny. I said 25 was. I thought 17 was actually a little high. I didn't realize how right on you were.
It started at 15. The money was going on DRS, and it pushed to 17. Albert Richter says maybe I'm going to beat that spread, and we're going to chalk that up as a victory to Flatbush with a 22-point lead. And Gabriel Leifer goes down, gets it to the corner. In the corner is Ben-Ami, back to Deutsch, back to Brody. In the corner, they're leaving Ackerman wide open as he got the ball. And he is, they're all just playing catch as Gabriel Leifer attacks. Finds another open man. Ben-Ami with another basket. That's about 16 points for Ben-Ami. Oh, a steal by Brody. And the putback. Simcha Brody.
You know what? DRS, and I'll put it in quotations
Bring the whole team
for
up.
those who can't see me putting it in quotations. The quotations negative part of DRS's game.
Another rebound.
If you have to, you look
the
at their
negative on a
backcourt.
33-0
yeah,
season.
I mean, you can't fault this team. This team is so good at everything. But when you come in and you're looking at how can we beat this team? You look at DRS's backcourt and you say, maybe we could beat their backcourt. Their backcourt has been so good today.
Phenomenal.
Between Deutsch and Brody, the best we've seen them of all the games we've called for them all season.
Yeah,
Brody has had amazing composure. The one negative point of his game, he took a backcourt as he just got trampled.
He's tackled.
And he'll go to the line and shoot. Is that 9 or 10?
I think it's going to be 10, so he should be shooting 2.
He took a 5-second violation that, whatever. He
You
just
know what
wasn't aware. But,
actually-
other than that, the kid has been so
what we should
good
do?
today.
We should bring in the whole team, but just interview Gabriel and Ben-Ami because it's really a testament to go 33-0. Let the whole team come up here.
Are you out of your mind?
Can we fit that or no?
Have you lost your mind?
Actually, between Levine and Leifer, there'd be no room. And Forsox has 4 feet, half the back way to Woodmere already.
And
anyway.
here goes Brody up and good. It is the 9th foul. It's a 1-and-1 as he knocks it in.
The bench is still not moving. They haven't taken off their warm-ups.
I don't think they should.
Do they get championship rings if they've combined to play 3
No,
minutes?
just trophies.
The whole season?
And that's no good. The second one missed by Brody. Yeah, and by the way, they sort of have a 3-man backcourt. Deutsch is sort of, Ben-Ami rather is basically their third guard. And then they have just the 2 men in the front court.
Rosso with a big bucket! As he cuts the lead to 25.
Your excitement over.
We got to give Flatbush a little love, and Rosso's been phenomenal.
Listen,
God
Rosso.
bless his game. He's been great.
Ben-Ami just got
behind
pushed.
the back.
Ben-Ami just got pushed out of bounds.
Brody you missed it because you were blocked. He did the behind the back. He did the Saturn tournament move. Behind the back pass. Oh my gosh. Oh, Richter, get out of his way. Let him dunk. Oh my God, where are you going? Can't make it. That's a terrible miss.
Get him out of the game already. Missed the foul shot.
Bench that has been.
Missed the layup.
Wow, what a career Gabriel Leifer has. Actually, should be talked about. 1,000-point scorer in JV and varsity. I don't think that's ever been done, but definitely not in DRS history. But 1,000-point scorer in JV and then again in varsity. Oh, the fans, they're sitting. I think Rabbi Storch told them to sit and cheer.
This is so unbelievably composed.
And now they're all, they did it. It was orchestrated. They all rose to celebrate the great career. Ben Ami, he's got 16 points at least.
Are they going to let him hold the ball for the rest of the game?
Here it comes. They're bringing in some bench players. Everyone's favorite, Lechtoing and Lechtoing and Deutsch's brother is going to come in, number 4, Jacob Deutsch of the famed Deutsch twins.
Yeah, you wouldn't know there were 2 Deutsches on the team because only one plays. Right. But there are. There are, if you check your media guide.
And here he's coming in, him and number 15.
And we've done a bunch of DRS games, and I haven't seen any of these guys. Is Kopchik getting in? No, he's at the end of the bench. The end of the bench.
I think they're going to let Leifer come out by himself to give him a real standing ovation and see if he has any 6-year eligibility to come back to DRS after his year in Israel to continue. And there's a foul.
And Deutsch is still on the floor as well.
Foul. Flatbush is clearing bench. And here comes someone's coming in, number 20. That is Yair Herman.
And I don't think DRS will put anyone on the line, and this is a 2-shot foul anyway. Yeah, and folks, there's no lack of sportsmanship leaving your starters in here. They're not looking to score. They're just looking to hold the ball, but Coach Stein wants to give his seniors an opportunity.
Here it is. Here's the ovation as Gabriel Leifer goes out. His DRS career comes to an end with a championship and a big hug by Coach Stein.
Coach Stein, yeah.
Oh, very nice.
The MVP chants go up. And that is certainly the case. This man was the MVP as DRS has SD Ackerman's brother, 3 guys we don't know, and Yoav Deutsch on the floor who, once he makes this, will probably come out of the game. By the way, his only way to stay in here is to miss his free throw.
Something tells me he's going to hit it.
And there's nobody on the line either, so.
No. As
for
they've
DRS,
extended their lead to 26.
Your monitors are not playing tricks on you. DRS has all 4 guys set up in a zone defense, a 2-1-2 zone in the backcourt.
Svika Septimus about to check in, the great legendary
Sam Septimus. He's hoping for a make.
Yeah, he is. And Yoav says, I got it, buddy. Here you come. And he's coming in, number 50, Septimus. And now that whole bench is empty, and wow, really unbelievable. DRS has played 33 games. They've won every one of them. That has been unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, what a phenomenal season. This was a stacked team. And, we talked so much last year, Hafter, with their great season, an undefeated Yeshiva League season. Not a perfect season, but undefeated in Yeshiva League. Hafter's best player could have been on this DRS team.
Right, that's even scary to think about.
A.B. Perlau, 2 years ago as a sophomore, when they won this JV championship, was on this team. I mean, the Twin Towers would have been triplicate towers. But you know what? Apparently DRS didn't need him. As they get the rebound here as the clock runs out with 1:08. Why? What was that?
Right.
That was
They should just let this game finish
unnecessary.
with a 27-point lead with a minute 06 to
as
go.
Ackerman checks out of the game. Why would you? And he has such an angry look on his face, too, Dion. Why would you do that?
To let the game end and
yeah, it's over.
Really just move on.
The fat lady sang already.
Yeah, he's been singing since probably the second quarter.
Why is it not 2 shots?
I don't know.
They have 10 fouls.
Maybe they'll just let the clock run. A minute 06 to go. 60-33.
Did DRS waive their right to shoot free throws?
Can you do that? Here's number 20 with the ball. And right now,
Coach Stein, and we saw this during the Satchel tournament, has got to be incensed right now.
Yeah. There's the inbound. Septimus with the ball. Gets it to the corner.
By the way, I believe what happened there, I guess, was a jump ball.
And here's a ball, 3-ball in the corner. Septimus knocks it down, and now it's a 30-point lead. There's a timeout as here come some more players in. Now they've emptied the bench. Everyone has gotten in there.
And here comes Roni Kopchik.
Yeah. He's coming into the game.
A.K.A. Rabbi Kopchik Jr.
And now with 46 ticks to go, it is the end of a great Yeshiva League basketball season. We thank Hafter for all this live stream equipment and all this great show that we've put on today.
Yeah, we're
brought to you by Hafter.
Glad to be a part of the league broadcast the last 2 weeks at the first hockey championships last week, and now the basketball finals as DRS is less than a minute away from perfection. The perfect season.
A little anticlimactic as they win by 30 points. It looks like the security of YU is coming to make sure the Flatbush crowd is kept in order. I don't know, can't see, but something's going on there.
Yeah, of course, we don't want to see this get out of hand here.
Hopefully,
no reason for that. And of course, the chant goes up from the crowd that Flatbush has girls.
Well, that's one thing they beat DRS in, I guess.
That is a fact.
The rebound. Oh, let it go. Just like Frozen, let it go. Let it go.
All right, don't do it.
No, I'm not singing. I just want this game to
And
finish.
There is
Get home to my lovely wife
here.
and family. As looks like they're, I don't know, escorting players out. As number 44 for Flatbush is Joe Gindy, goes to the foul shots. And he takes the first and he misses.
No good. And a couple Flatbush Falcon fans will be going home early.
Yeah, luckily for those fans, they are done.
Nothing left to see here, folks. As the second free throw is good.
As they are getting the Walk of Shame, I should say. There's 28 seconds to go, and Flatbush with the steal. Will they cut it? It's 29 right now. And there's a big three opportunity, Flatbush, with 20 seconds to go. We are going to crown DRS the 2015-16 champions of the Yeshiva League all across the country.
Don't foul.
33
Don't
and
foul.
Oh, God.
Or do foul.
He'll go to the line with 9.9 to go.
What? I mean.
Oh, no, it's out of bounds. Out of bounds. So hopefully they will just end it.
No, it was a foul. It was a foul.
Yeah,
but of course, DRS only has 4 fouls, which is amazing.
So let's get Ben Ami and Gabe Leifer in the booth for the player of the game after they do their brief celebration, as well deserved. 3-pointers missed, and the rebounds 2 seconds to go. The sky hook can't go, and there you are, DRS Wildcats are your 2015-16 champions of the Yeshiva Athletic League's divisions champions. Congratulations to the DRS Wildcats.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is a perfect season. DRS did not lose a regular season game or a tournament game. And what's interesting about this year's schedule, last year the Sarachek tournament was after the Yeshiva League finals. This year, in proper fashion for the perfect season, it was not. So congratulations to DRS.
33 up and 33 victories. That is unbelievable. Congratulations to them. The only thing more perfect than that was this broadcast brought to you by the Hawks live stream. And we're going to try to get Zeb Ben-Ami and Gabriel Leifer in if they come in for a quick interview. Congratulations. That was awesome.
Sure was. And look, the DRS Wildcats already have their championship shirts. Wow. What do you do with those if you lose? As we are the champions, we'll play one more time.
Again, Seth Gordon says he wants to thank Hafter for all of their equipment and great audio that they provided today. This great program would not have been possible without Hafter and the great live stream that they have, and that they are really the leaders in it. We appreciate that. And,
yeah, we do thank the board at Hafter for letting the equipment out of Hafter to come out here to YU today to make this all possible. Benny Gross, the director of technology at Hafter, who oversees all this stuff. And thank YU for having us and for making sure we had good internet connection throughout the day for both the JV game. Again, congratulations to the Frisch Cougars and their coach, Dovey Foreman, on a back-to-back championships. And DRS has held up a lot of trophies this year.
Yeah.
Throughout
I hope
all
they
the
have room
tournaments.
for all that hardware that they got.
As Commissioner hands out the trophy, congratulating them on their perfect season and 32-0.
33 and 0. Are they going to come over for a quick interview? Who's going to get them? We're on the Flatbush side, so it's completely empty.
Yeah, I mean, man, these Flatbush fans got out of here in a hurry, which of course will help us break down all the equipment in a hurry. I believe there is a middle school championship game that will be taking place after this that we are not live streaming.
No, there's no middle school.
There's no middle school championship. Huh?
That was just the hockey.
Oh, okay. Well, what do I know? As Neil Diamond comes up, little Sweet Caroline, as the what am I saying? As the DRS.
Right, the DRS Wildcats
hoist the trophy
celebrate
up in the air. Judah Levine. You know that's Judah Levine because his head's sticking up above everybody. And Gabriel Leifer is given the MVP with 16 points in today's game.
All right, someone go get him.
Again, he does so much without the ball. Such a composed player. It will be very interesting to see what happens as his career goes on. He's going to go to Israel next year, and then
I believe Torah Shraga has won the recruiting battle to Gabriel Leifer.
We'll see if he comes here next year. Comes here the year after to YU.
I would say
there's been some talk about him playing at some undisclosed other programs. I'm not going to say where I get my information, but let's just say it's a reliable source. And so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So will someone get Gabriel Leifer? Oh, hold on. Sorry for.
Ari sending his minions to do his bidding as usual.
Well, you know, I never miss a good minion, so you got to have people like
29 points. Wow.
It wasn't that close, by the way.
Not only was it not, I mean, listen, 29 points isn't close, but at any level. By the way, 29 points in the NBA is a blowout, let alone 29 points in a game where you only have 63. What's amazing is that they won by 29. The other team only had 34. So the differential between the margin of victory and the other team scores 5. That is absolutely unbelievable.
Congratulations to Flatbush. They had a great season. It's just a matter they ran into the DRS train of perfection. Well, we got to sit down. We can't stand with it. It's too big. He's doing autographs. You know, it's just it's too hard.
And here he comes.
First, you barely look like you're sweating.
Did you play?
Did you sweat a little?
Did you play at all in this game?
Yeah.
Congratulations, 16 points today. I mean, it's like you did nothing and scored 16. Like you showed up.
You might have had a triple-double.
And check out this hardware, folks. Look at this. I know he doesn't want to show it off because he's too modest. MVP trophy.
Do you have any more room in your house? Have they built an extension?
Have you ever seen an MVP trophy before?
No. Are you building an extension for all your trophies at the Leifer Palace over there?
All the tournaments we won this year.
Yeah, seriously. But first of all, congratulations. This is, I mean, you've never tasted defeat this whole year. You've had 33 games. You've won all of them. You've taken on people from out west, out east, Midwest. You beat them all. And what's amazing about your team is you really only go 5-6 deep. And you never really had foul trouble throughout the season. And today, we know you're the superstar, but Zev Ben-Ami had a great game, Yoav Deutsch, Judah Levine, and, Simcha Brody with his fancy dribbling. But tell us a bit about your senior season and the journey of culminating here with the championship.
Well, ever since last year when we lost to After, we got in the locker room right after and we said, got to get back here next year. And what that's going to take is everyone has to give up their bodies for everyone. Someone hits the floor, you got to get them up right away. We're a family now, and our goal is to get back here. We never thought we'd ever go undefeated and be as successful as we did, but we were here. As the season got on, we were like, all right, this is realistic. We could do this, guys. And we got here, and we were like, it's the last game ever. We could rest for however long we want.
Right.
And we just got to leave it all out on the court.
At what point, because you make a good point, at what point did you start realize that you really could go undefeated throughout the whole entire, games you played?
I think once we beat Frisch and After the last 2 games of our regular season, we were like, Right, we're 6 games away. 6 games.
The only good news is that playoff beard going to come off now?
Oh, yeah, it's gross.
You may not be able to
gross.
see it. It's a few whiskers sticking out.
Yeah,
but
here,
that may be the
all
only thing you don't do well. You don't grow beard well, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got time. You got time.
It's
Although
lowers.
we are a little upset with you. I'll tell you what. You didn't dunk. We were hoping Rabbi Storch, I know he had the great call, the Yeshiva League
Now-
play of the century, but we were hoping you would dunk, but
There
you
was
know, other
one
than that.
play. There was one play. You came from the left wing. You drove. It looked like you wanted to go up, and then you got pushed like two-handed. And then it was. Were you going for a dunk on that play?
I'll say yes, but no.
Okay, fair enough.
So wait, so obviously we don't have another headset. We congratulate you on an illustrious
We do
career.
have another headset.
Oh, we do?
What
Good.
do you think this is?
You're going to have to listen to your coach one more time.
I can take it.
Yeah.
Coach Stein, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Undefeated season, Gabriel Leifer. He didn't take any credit. He said it's the coaching staff and the administration at DRS that really
Yep, that's
enabled
exactly
you guys to get
exactly
this done.
what he said, word for word.
So tell us a bit about, the feeling that you have. The one thing is that we talked about, you only go about 6 deep. So that's not easy. You go 33-0, you have to take care of foul trouble, and you've taken on all comers and you've knocked them all down. Congratulations to you, and what do you have to say to everyone listening out there?
Wow.
You can exhale now. You can breathe, right?
It's very rewarding. Very, very rewarding. Nobody could imagine a 33-0 season.
It's never been done. I mean, we looked. It's not.
No, it's never been done. There was a highlight team in 1968-69.
Wow.
That was 22-0. That's nobody.
Were you part of that team?
No, I was in 8th grade then.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that old. Come on.
Ari, come on.
I know you had an illustrious playing career
Yes,
also,
but-
so
But yes, it's never been done. I don't think anybody has ever won the Yeshiva League and Sarachek. And we won 5 tournaments.
Right.
And we had a lot of great players. It was a very well-rounded team with a player like Gabriel, who's very unselfish. I had a ball handler who had a heart of a lion. I had kids on the wings that would go through the wall for me. So what more could you know?
Right, and also, what also you saw is, Flatbush try to be a little physical, but your kids were just a kudos to DRS institution. You guys all kept their calm.
I have to tell you, these are my grandchildren from Baltimore who they came on the train, and they're going home now.
They could have just watched the live stream.
Oh, come on.
Well, they wanted to experience this.
Say hi, Dobie.
championship.
You want to be on television? Say hi.
So wait, are these future DRS players?
What? Not Dobie. Dobie's
No?
going to TA in Baltimore.
Oh, okay. All right. So maybe you'll face him in a tournament when he moves
Goodbye,
on.
kids. Have a safe trip home.
So, Coach, one of the things that we talked about, as we get a picture here, Gabe, maybe you can answer this. One of the tough things is last year was flip-flop. The Sarachek tournament was after the Yeshiva Championship, and this year, I think rightfully so, it was before. You had 2 tough games the last 2 games. The second half you kind of blew away in the finals, but you had 2 tough games at the end of the Sarachek tournament, and then you come in here for a laugh. How do you stay composed through that?
Well, we never really had tough games until Sarachek, so I think Sarachek really showed who we were. When it's even the close games and it's not blowouts, we're still able to stick together as a team and fight through and win.
Right. You guys actually had a season much like the Golden State Warriors.
Well, it was
where
difficult.
It was
very difficult because we set our goal for the league to win the division and get home games and get to the finals. And we played the quarters and we played the semis and we played our 2 best games of the year.
Absolutely.
Okay, we blew away 2 very good teams. So it was very difficult coming in here and playing Sarachek in the Friday morning and then Sunday. So it's a great credit to these kids that they survived. And then when the final of Sarachek came, they pulled themselves back up and they beat a good team very well. And today,
that was one of the quick things that Coach Steinman said. Like, we didn't realize how good Shal Hevet was because you guys made them look so pedestrian.
They're good.
But he was telling us that they were phenomenal. He saw it throughout Sarachek.
Very good coaching, very good players. They play as a team.
And thank you to the half the people for running the show here today.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you for 2 years on Half Hawks live stream.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. So we, the whole league is very happy to see Gabriel graduate. Hopefully there's no more eligibility for him, so they don't have to have any more nightmares.
I was redshirted freshman.
You were? All right, so you'll be back. So we congratulate you guys on the perfect season, the perfect ending, and just congratulations to you guys both.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats. All right, so that's it from us here from the Max Stern Center at YU. And we'll spin that camera around, take a look as DRS continues to celebrate. Look at that, folks. Great school spirit. And we wish you a good night from YU. We'll see you next year. Back in the Hawks Nest.